Good morning and welcome to Morning Soul. Meredith came through with messages this morning for whoever feels called to watch this video. And the first one that was coming through is about pausing and reflecting. And it's the perfect day for it. I don't know where everyone else is, but where I'm at is cloudy and drizzling. And I love the rain. It's very calming to me, but some people don't like it. It can cause delays and cause issues. Sometimes it's, dreariness that some people don't care for. But there's a reason for the pause right now. There's a reason to reflect. There's a reason to slow down and listen, she said. So if you're in this space where you're still not sure what you want to do or where you want to go or how you feel, pause. It is better to reflect and feel what your body and your soul is trying to tell you than it is to race ahead to feel accomplished and feel in control, which she said is a form of anxiety and fear, wanting to have everything perfect and in control all the time and knowing what the next step is all the time. Let go, she said. It's time to let go. Change your frame of mind, change your focus. So if you're worried about an outcome, where can you see yourself releasing a little bit of control and saying, whatever's meant to happen will? And that I'm fully supported, that everything's okay, and everything's exactly where it needs to be at this very moment. And I know it's scary to let go of control because we think that if we let go of control, everything's going to fall apart. It's not, she said. Let go of the oars of the boat. So if you can imagine yourself in a boat right now, going downstream, and the stream's very nice and calm, there's nothing crazy, you may not know what's coming around the bend, but let go of the oars and let life surprise you. Because you trying to control everything right now is causing more fear, causing more anxiety, more stress. How can you make better decisions from a clear mind if you're trying to control everything and everyone, she said, and you know exactly who you are? You cannot control other people's frame of mind, other people's focus, other people's decisions and thoughts and feelings. You can only control your own. So if you can refocus on yourself and ask yourself, okay, what am I feeling right now? Maybe I'm feeling stressed. Maybe I'm feeling like I am trying to control everything and nothing's going my way. Let go. I guarantee you when you let go, your body's going to relax. You might fight it for a little bit, she said, but your brain's going to be able to breathe. You're going to focus on your breath. You're going to put your hand over your heart, your hand on your stomach, and take a deep breath. Focus on feeling calm. Focus on feeling safe, she said too. And remind yourself all the times you ever finally said fuck it and surrendered, where something beautiful came from it, or something amazing happened, or it finally worked itself out without your hands in there. She said there's a reason why you keep thinking there's roadblocks of every time you try to do something, it doesn't follow through or doesn't happen or something changes. Let go. You can focus on what you eat for the day, what you wear and how you feel and what you watch. Stop doom scrolling, she said. Pick up a damn book or go for a walk or go for a drive or call a friend. Reconnect personally, she said, rather than trying to distract and doom scroll and, do things that make you feel comfortable but aren't helping you. You have to change how you respond to stress. And when does putting in more control and fear ever help you? It never does. Can you refocus on what's working out for you? Where you do feel safe? Whether that's a relationship or your home or your car or your finances, focus on something that does make you feel safe and embrace that feeling of, you know what, yes, this feels a little uncertain and chaotic, but what feels certain and safe? Where can I honor my needs right now? Is it, resting more, taking a salt bath, grounding, calling your friend and meeting up for a coffee so you can reconnect to people so you're not working all the time? She says someone's constantly working and needs to slow down and enjoy their life. If you have not seen my last few videos, one of them was really about living your life and enjoying and refocusing. One day we're all going to die. And I don't think, and actually I've never, because I channel people who passed away, never have I ever heard, I'm so grateful I worked as much as I did. Never. And if there's any other psychic mediums that watch this video, please tell me if you ever had a spirit that you channeled that said, yes, I enjoyed working so much and I'm so grateful I worked so much. If anything, there's people who regret how much time they put into their work and their job. There's people who regret that they didn't slow down enough to enjoy the little things in life, the simple things in life, family, friends, love, embracing the moment. Do not be that person, she said. Don't be that person to think that it's okay what you're doing right now because one day it's going to pay off. She said, when does stress ever pay off? It doesn't. When you embrace slowing down and calming and enjoying the little things that make you feel good, or reconnecting to people that you absolutely adore, that you know that if they passed away this very moment, you would have regrets of not talking to them more, not telling them how you feel, not spending more time with them. Change that now, she said. Why wait? There is a ticking clock that we do not know when the end time is. Every moment, every breath, every second, that clock is ticking to the end of our lives. You have to embrace this thought that life is short and that we are meant to live an amazing life. We are meant to enjoy things despite the crap that's happening on politically and collectively. If you keep thinking, well, I can't enjoy my life because look at the state of the world, what does our misery add to this world? It adds more misery. It's like adding bad ingredients to a recipe because the recipe is already bad. What does that do? That does not make the recipe better. That does not make life better. You know, you ever hear about life gives you lemons, make lemonade? No one's not thinking, oh yeah, let's add vinegar to it. Let's really make it better by adding vinegar. No, add some sugar, add some water, add some sunlight. Do something different. You cannot be miserable enough to help the world. Where are you playing small? Where are you not enjoying your life? And who fucking cares that it's raining and it's a Monday? It's a new day for you. It's a whole new life. There's someone who's taking their last breath right now, who wish they had more time with their family. There's people who are losing their loved ones right now, wishing they enjoyed more time with them. Why are we living like we have this abundance of time to waste looking at our phones? We don't. It is time to open up your heart to your life. It is time to look at the bigger picture and see what you're doing. Are you being miserable? And what does that do for you? Does that really help? Yes, it might pay the bills, but you know what? You could pay the bills being a little happier. Yes, I know that sounds crazy, but either way, you're going to pay your bills. Why pay your bills miserably when you can be grateful that you have clean water? You can be grateful that you have electricity. You can be grateful that you have a home to share with your loved ones. You can be grateful for the car that takes you to places, that gets you food or meets with people that you love. Where can we be grateful when we choose to not be grateful? Where can we be more grateful? I look around my space and I look at everything that I allowed myself to enjoy and have that make me feel good, make my family feel good. The job that helps me pay those bills and take care of things. Instead of thinking, oh my gosh, we have bills and oh my gosh, I have a job. Okay, where can we reframe it? Maybe your job helps you talk to other people. Maybe your job helps people. Maybe you get to work with awesome coworkers that make life better. Where can we refocus? Okay, and if you're not happy where you are, you have to make small shifts. And what are you being called to change? Is it changing your job? Is it, having hard conversations with people that you care about? Is it breaking off from the toxicity of certain people that you know aren't helping you, but for some reason you feel indebted to them and you feel like you have to embrace their negativity to connect with them? Why can't you embrace positivity with people, even if that means you're changing the people you're around? Change is not always easy, but if we're focusing on what we're losing, we're not focusing on what we're going to be gaining. What can you gain? Peace of mind, more financial abundance, freedom. What are you gaining when you're letting go? What are you gaining when you're changing? What are you gaining when you cut off the toxicity? Whether that's habits, people's, jobs, relationships, it doesn't matter. What are you gaining, she said. So that's why you also need to embrace the pause. What are you gaining when you refocus to the presence? Even if it's hard right now and you're looking at what's not working, okay, you're gaining perspective. You're gaining choices, opportunities to choose differently and look at things differently and make things different rather than living your life on autopilot where one day you look up and you're like, oh my God, I'm still exactly where I was a few years ago, a few months ago. Why am I still embracing this misery? This is your life. It is time to take it back. okay? You take it back by what you focus on. And if you're focusing on crap, well, then don't be surprised when you feel like crap. If you want to feel better and do better, you have to choose better. And that's not going to always feel great. You need to refocus, she said. If you need help with that, I'll be happy to help you. I have availability for sessions, and for anyone who's never worked with me before, I connect to your soul guides, which are basically guardian angels, and they tell you the hard truths of what you need to work on and change and help you refocus. And if there's something that you're holding on to that you know is holding you back, they help you to look at things differently and how to make things different and how to work through those emotions that are stuck in your body. This is all about healing and growing and changing, she said. And if you're ready to embrace that, I'd be happy to help you on that journey. Have a great day. Refocus. Do something for you. Look at the positive. Like right now, I'm hearing a bird chirp. Is it raining outside and dreary? Yeah, but I love hearing the songs of the birds chirping right now. I hope you have a good day. Love you. Bye.